Kok Airport at the government flying service on a very hot day, 6th of August. There have been very large number of hot days recently. Last night was very hot and we were here last night doing a survey. Today also we've just completed a survey. It's now 2 p.m. and the urban heat island has been building up over the urban areas quite significantly over the day. So we expect quite a lot of differences in the temperatures between the urban areas and the non-urban areas. So at the same time we've had a ground crew out measuring the surface temperatures and the air temperatures and also measuring the wind speed over the urban districts.
This particular instrument that you see is called as a weather station. This weather station is composed of two components. One of them is called as a 3-cup anemometer and the other one is called as a temperature sensor. The 3-cup anemometer can measure wind velocities and directions at a given height, and the temperature sensor can measure air temperature at a particular height.
I'm coordinating this field work and I'm going to show you about the thermocouple data logger, which can measure air temperature and surface temperature as well. This temperature data logger has two probes. One can measure the surface temperature, another one can measure the air temperature. So this is a probe to measure surface temperature and this can measure air temperature. Usually we go to the places around Kowloon where we select the homogeneous surface, which should be at least 10 meter by 10 meters, and we use the surface temperature probes to measure the surface temperature first, and then we measure air temperature at waist height for about 1 meter. We repeat this process thrice to avoid the duplications, and we repeat this in several land use surfaces like the concrete, the parks, and the plastic materials, the football grounds and grass surfaces. So we did this in several places of Kowloon where it can be seen from the helicopter and satellite as well. So only criteria is it should be bigger than 10 meter by 10 meter of homogeneous surface. And we note the location in map, in Google Earth handout printouts, and also we get rough latitude and longitude of this place using this kind of GPS instruments.
Hello, I'm Charles Wong, and today I introduce you a small temperature sensor. This small temperature sensor is used for measuring the temperature and also the humidity. The resolution of this sensor is 0.5 degrees Celsius. One of our students put it into the wall, and then once we have a continuous measurement, and then we will dismantle it, and then we will connect to the computers, and then you can see in the computers there's a temperature and also the humidity variation. And then the purpose of this research is, first we want to study the urban heat island, and then we want to put the data sensors into the different facades of the building, such as the east, west, south, and also the north. And then once we have a compute network, and then we can analyze the building temperature facade for the whole Hong Kong and also for the Kowloon areas.
Now it's about 2 p.m. and we've just finished our air survey. We've just completed 6 traverses across the urban area using thermal camera, and the results should help us to build up a very realistic picture in 3 dimensions of Hong Kong's urban heat island.